Welcome to the Unsuspended Victory. Hey, Corey, have you been down since this morning? That, and I've been down a lot longer than you have.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. That's on the way to the ring. Accompanied by the Glutamazon of Phoenix at a combined weight of 479 pounds. Jay Uso and Jimmy Uso.
This is going to be good.
And their opponents. First, accompanied by Rudy Fella from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 251 pounds. John Cena.
What's in this play? Since 2003, I don't know if any other superstar has defined WWE in the same way as John Cena. A man defined by his actions, a man who's been defined by his work ethic, and a man who has been defined by Hall of Fame success here in WWE. For like 3 seconds. The greatest of all time, John Cena, set for action here tonight. Byron, you should try to be more like John Cena. I do. I can't believe he's here. Oh, that's justice.
And his partner from Every Man's Nightmare, weighing in at 259 pounds, the man called Steve.
When a man's heart is full of deceit, it dies, and a dark shadow falls over his soul. This is Sting. From the rafters to the ring, there is only one. Now, there are actually two, Byron. There's only one in our business. The vigilante justice of Sting has come to WWE. And it looks like it means two superstars kicking it here tonight. And whichever team wins this match here tonight can absolutely make an argument for being one of WWE's top teams. A Negro! Ooh. What impact? What impact?
Hey everyone, welcome to the stream.
What's it? Slam down hard. Nasty impact. Looks like Jey Uso has broken a sweat. He's still got plenty of gas left in his tank, though. The beauty of tag team competition is that he doesn't need to take the entire brunt of the opposition's attack. Though the thought of making a tag doesn't necessarily appear to be on his mind right now. I'm not going to go so far as to say he can't win this match, but things certainly aren't looking good for him right now. John Cena starting to take some deep breaths in there. This tag team match can get out of hand quickly if he doesn't mount an offense soon. It looks to me like he's really trying to carry this team on his back, which really isn't necessary considering he has a very capable partner he could tag in. When a superstar's in a tag team match and has endured heavy amounts of punishment, they must find a way back.
Yo, there we
Something
go.
they have to try is create separation between them and their opponent. That space gives a superstar the ability to move and catch their breath. Corey, you touched on this before. Part of a tag team's ability to be successful is their ability to endure punishment, make their way to their partner when they need to tag out. One way to do that is to create that separation he spoke of so they have some space to gather themselves and time to make their way back to the corner. You're absolutely right, Michael. What's the use of having a tag team partner if you're not able to get to them when you got to tag out of the match? Getting that separation is key in breaking any momentum your opponent.
Come on, man.
Maybe the
Yeah.
difference between a win and a loss. Maybe even more.
Okay.
In a tag team contest, a superstar and partner lock up against another dude. Look at Sting making his moves. Jimmy Uso hurting a little here. I know it's early, but he has to do everything in his power not to let this get out of hand. Nicely done as he gets out of the submission. Color me surprised, Michael. I did not see that one coming. Tell you one thing, he can talk a good fight and he can front a good fight. In a stick tag team match, one competitor was in the ring against an opponent in their team. Oh, and he makes the tag. That was a game changer right there, Michael. Yeah, there he goes. I'll do it every time. Oh, he's able to reverse it. Trump hits the mark. Jey Uso beginning to stumble. This tag team match is dangerously close to getting out of control for him. In May of 2017, SmackDown Live saw an incredible women's tag team match when Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch squared off against welcoming
So you
Italian and Carmella. The rivalry between these women gets so intense that great cover from Jimmy Uso. He hasn't done nearly enough to get the pin yet. Big match John is not going to go down that easily. I think only a group as treacherous as the welcoming committee could bring Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair back together. Natalia's power set the tone for the match and gave her team an advantage. That was until Carmella's overconfidence let the Irish last kick turn the tide and get back into the match. And then it was elementary from there for the Irish Bowling superstar. Naomi did an excellent job of making sure any quote unquote committee nonsense off the goes the match. Once Becky Lynch got Carmella locked into this armor, there was nothing for the Staten Island Princess to do but to tap him. And it didn't take long for that. Most of the truly great tag teams in sports entertainment created a double team finishing maneuver. The spike power driver from Anderson and Blanchard, the heart attack, the heart foundation, a rocker dropper from the Rapids, or the doomsday device from the Road. The team needs to have a tag team finisher and be able to execute that finisher on all types of opponents. Corey, a few moments ago, you mentioned some of the great tag team finishing moves in sports entertainment history. Don't forget about the 3D from the Dudley Boys, or the double drop kick from the 2017 WWE Hall of Famers, the Rock and Roll Express. In tag team action, like at singles competition, once a duo nails their opponent with their finisher, that should signal the beginning of the end. It can take a long time for a tag team to decide on a double team finisher. Team needs one, and it should be something that can be administered to any opponent. That's when a finishing move is truly effective. And since we're talking about tag teams, remember you and your partner have until the referee's 5 count to execute the move. With the tag is Jey Uso. Oh, concerned look on the face of Sting. Guys, this is where we find out what he's made of. Oh my. What a move. Shoulders down, this could be up. Just kicked out. So resourceful. Big elbow. Oh, he's in trouble here. Uh-oh. Stealing a scorpion death drop. And that will likely end. Can he score the pin? He breaks up the pinfall. He might have it. And Cena is feeling it right now. Is he done? He fights his way free, but how much energy did he exhaust as well? There's the tag. John Cena into the ring. Boom! Four. So just barely getting out of the way, making the quickness. Flag is made. Parker goes through. Uh-oh. Oh, is that enough to stop Cena? The shoulders are down. He breaks the pin. Hooked up. Absolutely blank. Sweet. Nicely done. This is what makes it one of the best in the business. Jimmy. Is this first? Oh! Oh no, is that enough to stop Cena? Well, John Cena's in a real bad spot. He breaks out. He's not done just yet, Michael. Beautiful technique. I didn't realize he had such a glass jaw. This could end it in a hurry. Got the leg. Oh, Dragon Whip connects. Oh, right to the arm. Extends it up. What's Jimmy Uso's best strategy at this point? If they want to win this match, he really needs to make a tag soon. He's not looking good, and at this point, he has no option but to make it to his corner and get his partner in here. The bottom line here is that despite what's going on right now, he's still in much more favorable health than his opponent. So with a gut super impact. Oh, man, right to the extension elbow. Jimmy Uso was showing signs that it could be ending soon. I think he's got to figure something quick. This is not where he wants to be at this point in this tag team match. I'm not sure he has much left. Jimmy Uso is going to need to get his comeback on lockdown. Good call. Now I'm up for a side rushing leg sweep. Look out, he's almost there. And he tags his partner in. Momentum has certainly shifted here, Michael. Oh, running forward. That'll turn your lights out. Yeah, he's got some magic working, that's for sure. See that? Reversal. Oh. Great effort for both these teams, guys, but at this point, both sides look to be struggling here.
Move, US, move.
Counter here.
Yeah, Ramadani boxing match.
The tag has been made. Oh, he needed that the worst way, Michael. Look at those. His feet stinging everything in sight right now, Michael. He's got him covered. Two kick and a kick out. Wow, I thought this was over. Oh my God, impact. Hey, Uso just barely getting out of the way with the quickness. You've got to believe this one's over. And there's the count. Two. As they go to that. Here is Jimmy Uso in position now. Look at that the second time. Cena is on. Uh-oh. Scorpion death drop. For a while there, it looked like Sting had nothing. Well, bang! It's so 2, 3. They go. Yes, yes. That match is worth another look. Here we go. This was another great moment. Look at him go. Man, oh man, look at that.
Yeah, look at that. Look at that.
And last but not least, there was this.
Yeah, we go on for
Here, your winners, John Cena and Steve.
Oh, thank God.
Test is an extreme move now, making his way into the ring from Mexico, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, the WWE Universal Champion.
And I was still continuing in NXT with the Shield was running a rough shot. Seth Rollins, Dean Ambrose, and this man, Roman Reigns. And we knew the future was bright, but no one quite expected Reigns that the impact on the WWE Universe that he had with the NXT name. One of the most confident men in WWE today. But minutes of opening belts against someone hit. Roman Reigns. Yo! Good dogs. A big one guarantee whenever Roman Reigns enters an arena, he stirs up incredible emotion within the WWE Universe. It's all about his young.
From Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 295 pounds.
The most decorated combat in history. Brock Lesnar is added into your belt. You know, the night after WrestleMania back in 2015, Brock Lesnar F5'd me out of my shoes on Monday Night Raw. Yeah, I remember that one. You know what, Mike? It really made my career because you replaced me on play-by-play, and the world realized how bad you were and how good I was on that night. So in spiritual way, I thank Brock Lesnar for that. That is kind of weird. I talked to a lot of superstars who have faced Brock Lesnar, and there's one common denominator between them all. They say once you are in the ring with Brock Lesnar, you are never the same because you go to suplex. I had to pick out a modern day version of the irresistible force feeding the immovable object. I point them right at the battles we've seen between Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar. Michael the Beast and the Big Dog have crossed a handful of times, and every encounter seems more destructive than the last. That's no small feat considering the war they had in their first match at WrestleMania 31. Byron was still my nickname. Say it right. Big Dog. Oh man, this is going to be great. Byron mentioned the start of Reigns and Lesnar's wars. WrestleMania ended inconclusively with Seth Rollins cashing in Money in the Bank, but things got personal in 2018 as the two clashed again. Michael, you could tell Reigns was livid at Lesnar's schedule as Universal Champion, but Lesnar made sure the Big Dog was punished, pummeling Reigns at WrestleMania, and then escaping with a controversial cage match win at the Greatest Royal Rumble. He paid for that one. Oh man. Right. Michael, that gives me meaning to have a seat. Guys, you never know what you're going to see in a match like this. If you need proof of it, just go back to watch Daniel Bryan versus Kane from Extreme Rules 2014. Now it's Lesnar taking some punishment. With these two guys, we all knew this was going to be an all-out battle. Yeah, he's taking on some offense here, but that's to be expected, especially considering who's in the ring. As Corey mentioned, Daniel Bryan versus Kane in 2014 provided scenes we never thought we'd see. Most notably for me was Bryan carrying Kane back to the ring via a foot lift. That's right up there, Michael, but let's not forget that was also the match where Kane went through a folding table. So that's powerful. Roman Reigns is absolutely on fire right now. History was with Roman Reigns at the 32nd WrestleMania in Dallas, Texas. The Big Dog was on the hump that night and defeated Triple H to become the WWE champion in front of more than 100,000 screaming members of the WWE Universe. On that night, Reigns would not be the number. Anytime a WWE championship changes hands, it's historic. But the conflict between Triple H and Roman Reigns was so intense, the only place the differences could be settled was WrestleMania. The odds were against Roman Reigns in every possible way at the 30-second showcase of the Immortals. The game Triple H was ready to take Reigns down once and for all, but the Big Dog had other ideas as he beat the odds and became WWE champion. I got to say, watching this match, I'm definitely seeing similarities to the May 2016 Extreme Rules match, where Roman Reigns defended his WWE World Heavyweight Championship against AJ Styles. Roman Reigns is outproved everyone else in WWE is a failure. When it comes to brutality, I would agree with Michael Cole's assessment that this match shares similarities with the 2016 Reigns Styles match. Well, for me, the story of it came after the match. I agree with that for sure. This could be a zero. And he releases the hold. I don't think he had it fully locked in. This When I look at Brock Lesnar, guys, even these years later, one of the first things that comes to mind is that he is the man responsible for ending the Undertaker's historic WrestleMania undefeated streak with 21 consecutive victories. Oh, the sledgehammer cuts. Swing to your insides. I guess that's him with the cause some serious damage. Although he is rolling. Lesnar did indeed the Deathmatch WrestleMania undefeated streak, as Michael was saying. It was perhaps the most young. But I gotta say that I'm shocked. I really thought Lesnar would look better here tonight. That was both a quick and powerful strike, guys. Well, what stuff? What a spears from the animal. Let's see that again. Definitely worth a second look. And that one grounds him. I didn't realize he had such a glass jaw. But there's a finishing move that can end an opponent's existence once and for all. It's the F5 from the Beast incarnate. The move shows Lesnar's power and true disdain for humanity. Man, what a slam. There's a pin down. Most important thing about Brock Lesnar's F5 is no matter who it is, the conqueror lifts up his adversary with the greatest of ease. No one can stop this man. The list of WWE Hall of Famers, legends, superstars, heck, even executives who have been destroyed by the F5 is too long to mention. Beyond, and that's this is a fire. Oh man, that's just nasty. As we've seen in the Extreme Rules matches through the type of hysteria that's difficult to describe, even more difficult to contain. Fireman's carry. This doesn't look good for him. This has got trouble with all over. And Roman Reigns makes the cover. Never said the magnitude out of him. I never thought I would see Brock Lesnar in this situation, but the Beast continues to survive. I'd have to agree with what Byron was saying. When you get action taking place all over the arena, complete with every weapon imaginable, it's not easy to keep up. Well, I'll try, Cole. That's what you're getting paid for, isn't it? He goes down. Yeah, he's not looking very good at this point, Cole. There's no denying that the winners of this extreme fast are starting to take their toll on these superstars. And into a quick cover is Roman Reigns. It's like kicking. The almost can. Yeah, try again. There is no way that is going to topple the Beast in front. I got a glimpse totally on that one. Here's a cover. And here's a little fun. What's it going to take when Brock is feeling it? Good luck to you. Oh, yeah. Going for the cover. The energy to kick out of that. It's hard to believe, but it looks like he still has some gas left in the tank. You're not going to win many matches absorbing punishment like that. Roman Reigns looking a bit uneasy here. This may very well be one of his toughest challenges in a very long time. I'd never count this guy out, but I'll tell you what. Lesnar back in firm control. His shoulders again. This one's not over yet. Roman Reigns just powering out of that pin attempt. Here we go. Brock Lesnar is setting up. He's fighting back here. I expected nothing less from him. Backing from the apron. Uh-oh. We know what Reigns is looking to do here. He's took this house impact. But I gotta say that look at that. He's got them on his heels and shows no signs of letting up. A second time. Oh, he reverses it. Right? He's definitely enjoying himself right here. Great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around. He touched him right on the mat. Definitely. Uh-oh, he's in trouble here. Oh, Jesus. I gotta say, this stop. I really thought Lesnar would look better here tonight. And he's taken down with authority. I think I felt the ground shake on that. He releases it. And you can debate whether or not that would have been the end. Interesting decision making. Going for something else, it seems. I suspect he knows something that we don't. But why else would he just let him out that hole? That's the impact. He's got the shoulders down. Gets the shoulder. What's it going to take? What? This is back. Boom! It's just too fast for him. Set it up. Nice Russian leg sweep. You can't believe this one's over. You can do it here. You can see the frustration starting to build. I'm impressed. Look out. Roman Reigns is starting to feel it. Beautiful technique. Here to the next direction. Roman Reigns just too fast for him. Slight vicious. He's got him on his heels and shows no signs of letting up. This can't be it. Is he done? Oh, he finds a way to escape. Yeah, Lesnar. He's definitely starting to lose it here. We got some time to take a little look at some of the highlights from that one. I don't like to throw around a lot of praise, but my telling me that might have been one of the great matches in recent WWE history. Hope everybody at home set those DVRs because that's the match you're going to want to watch again and again and again. Hey, watch highlights of that one all night long. One of the great WWE matches I've ever been able to watch.
Here is your mother.
It's not as if there was any other example. That was simply a case of one guy determined to prove his dominance over another. I'll tell you, the roof nearly flew off this place in Roadblock, and the bell finally rang to end this one. Look who's here! Animal Batista!
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, a company rocket from Washington, D.C., weighing in at 290 pounds, the Animal Batista.
I cannot believe the WWE versus reaction to Batista. They've given him nothing but disrespect. You have to respect the animal.
And his from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 250 pounds. He is the 80th fighter, no fighter, Randy Ted.
Few WWE superstars have fared as well throughout their careers as Randy Orton. Cool, calm, collected, but laser focused, and ready to explode at a moment's notice with an RKO out of nowhere. There's a little changes when Randy Orton enters the building. Orton is a volatile superstar that can send a message anything with an case from nowhere. A man with absolutely no absence of malice. Titus World,
We got a miracle. Representing Titus Worldwide from Live Oak, Florida, weighing in at 270 pounds. Titus O'Neil.
Hey, Byron, just think how successful your career might have been if you had once joined Titus Worldwide. Well, there was an offer on the table once. But as an entrepreneur myself, who's an initial investor in Titus Worldwide, I have gotten a return on investment like you wouldn't believe. What an incredible athlete this man is. Titus O'Neil looking to dominate tonight. There comes SmackDown.
And his partner, weighing in at 261 pounds, the WWE Universal Champion, Roman Reigns.
He's not a good guy. He's not a bad guy. He's just the guy. At this point in his career, that is flat out undisputed. What more season that he takes this business on his broad shoulders and will continue to do so well into the future. Roman has that swagger. Roman has that confidence. Roman has that message to the entire roster of WWE. If you think you can stop me, try. Good luck with it. First, no. Okay. Only 2 minutes to beat the Undertaker is the WrestleMania. And well on his way to be an all-time great. Where there is a single stop attack, his manager, he's truly is the real deal. There's nothing like a good old-fashioned team match. Look at this, crushing it. Stop, breathe. I think I've been ready. Still once. Irish whip. This team working like a well-oiled machine. Gutbuster, evisceration. It's crushing it. For many years, members of the WWE Universe and the WWE locker room have felt that tag team matches should have 2 referees. One referee is in the ring overseeing the action, and the other is located out on the floor, making sure teams follow the rules and do not engage in potentially damaging behavior. I think it's a good idea, something perhaps Mr. McMahon might want to consider. You raised a point that people have been talking about for years, and that's a second wrestler being appointed to tag team matches. I remember WWE Hall of Famer and former WWE President Monsoon used to express his strong advocacy for 2 referees being appointed to tag team matches. It's something that's been talked about for decades, Michael. I don't think it's ever going to happen. We've seen it on occasion, but I don't think it's best to let the superstars be responsible for themselves. And the appointing official for the match needs to do the job they're paid to do. I don't think it's that much to ask. But I'll show you one more with Roman Reigns. What to expect when he was taking on the big guy? Well, thankfully, I'm here next to Michael, and not in the ring with Reigns. But to answer your question, I would look at by surprise. We know what Reigns is looking to do here. Cut? This is way a bit of a Houdini job right there. Byron brought up Sheamus' victory over Roman Reigns in Survivor Series. To be fair, we should point out that match happened because Sheamus cashed in his Money in the Bank contract. Hey, that strategy worked for Seth Rollins at WrestleMania just a few months earlier. But Brock Lesnar showed he can surprise Reigns in the middle of a match. But he bucked Roman out of the spear. Batista quickly getting the shoulder too soon. Batista turns it around. Running at the place. Nicely done. Despite Titus's intimidating aura when one of them get the pass. The big man is a proud father and works with philanthropic companies away from the ring. And Titus and I were friends at the University of Florida. I can tell you, no one is worth giving of his time to those who are less fortunate. Roman Reigns gets the tag. Titus O'Neil is known for a very aggressive persona here in WWE. And away from sports entertainment, Titus is a very different person. 2015, Titus won the Mega Cat Award for Celebrity Dad of the Year. For years, Titus O'Neil has volunteered his time and made a variety of charitable donations to national and local organizations. Away from the bright lights of WWE, Titus firmly believes in giving back and helping others. His heels. I don't think this is how I envision this match going with him. If I'm his partner, I'm furious. There's no reason why he shouldn't have made it like that. What the fuck is Randy Orton? Now it's Roman Reigns on his heels. His team is partnered up extremely confident. Looks to me like we took his foot off the gas there for a moment. When that happens, you run the risk of letting your opponent back into the match. Continuing to punish them. The arm is crushing it. That's how you wear down your opponent. This there are good times in sports entertainment when unlikely duo formed and over time they developed into so impressive. One of the greatest strikers in the game right now. Here is Roman Reigns in position that I don't think anyone thought. Breaks the 10. He's up wide open here. I don't think he even he looks dazed about to get open. I have to tell you, the RKO from Randy Orton is a thing of beauty. Unless you're the one who's getting dropped by it. The Apex Predator's speed and power are just the beginning because an RKO can occur at any moment. But taste it with the tag. Stop. Really? Corey, it still amazes me how quickly Randy Orton can strike an opponent with the RKO. Obviously, the WWE Universe feels the same way since the hashtag and no one turns on social media whenever they're on pills. It doesn't matter if an opponent is behind Randy Orton, in front of him, attacking him. The Viper is always one RKO. Here's the tougher can he do it. It's an easy kick out for Roman. He can withstand a lot more punishment. I can promise you that. Randy Orton makes the tag. Over 15 years into his WWE career, there were a few firsts left for Randy Orton to conquer. But he found one when he beat Dude and captured the United States Championship for the very first time. He's getting closer, Corey. There it is. The tag has been made. Oh, he needed that in the worst way. They switch here to Titus O'Neil. Will he be victorious? And this one, the animal refusing to be tamed. It's going to take a whole lot more than that. When this guy's on, look out. Just really down the opponent. The intensity of this match has been incredible. This must be it. Oh, boy, he is really. Oh boy, he is low. Samoa Joe. Batista's taking a lot of damage. I'm not sure how much is left in the tank. There may be no coming back from this. Things have really gone from bad to worse for him here, guys. He's going to need to make a tag sooner rather than later. I think it's Randy Orton showing that he got masked and manipulated. They're incredible. But he's running off the fumes here. Does he have enough left in him to capitalize? These athletes seem to have tried everything in their playbook. Oh, there's more in their arsenal. I promise you. I don't know what it is, but they'll find it.
Fucking cat me in, boy, cat me in.
This has been a war. Sweet stuff on. Just when you've got nothing left. Please to be. They did it. They won the match. And here's another glance at these superstars in action. Yeah, he's putting in the work. He's getting after it here. Man, this was great. Ain't nothing better than acting like this. Speaking of a win, its performances like the one we just saw from these guys that makes tag team wrestling so exciting. You got the right, partner. Again, millions of women here tonight.
Thanks for joining, guys. Thank you.